Hello and welcome back to the mat. We are here for a juicy strength and flow, a full body burn strength and flow. And as you can see, I have my Pilates ball here, so this is going to really help us get that burn full body. Definitely need the ball for this flow. This is going to be appropriate for follicular, ovulatory, luteal phases. As long as you have the energy to move, you're going to be able to do this. We're going to keep it pretty short and sweet, and we'll just get moving. So we're going to start by placing the ball between the inner thighs, just above the knees. That brings our legs parallel. From here, plant the feet, scoop your belly, and just roll down onto your back here, and rest the head. Now, we're just going to get down and bring your feet in a little bit closer to your glutes here, so we're really pushing down to the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms back and overhead, and then exhale. Pull your elbows down to 90-degree angles, so they're in line with your shoulders. You're going to be in a cactus position. This is giving us a little bit more spread, a little bit more surface area that we're pushing into, and it's also opening up our chest. So keeping the arms here with your exhale, melt the belly, squeeze the glutes, push down into your feet, and roll your hips into your first shoulder bridge here. Inhale at the top, find length through those quads and hip flexors. And then exhale, scoop your belly in, drop vertebrae by vertebrae gently down into the mat. Roll through that low back, release the tailbone. 4 more, squeeze that ball as you pick your hips up. So as soon as the glutes engage, inner thighs engage, you tighten on that ball and you hold on to that squeeze until your hips come all the way back down. We've got 3 more here. Just to warm up, find that spinal articulation, being present in our bodies, noticing what we're feeling today. Last one here. Now just keep your hips lifted here at the top. You're squeezing the ball for your big toes and the inner edges of your feet pushing down into the mat. And then exhale, melt it down, down. Down. Now from here, pick the heels up. So just the balls of the feet are on the mat. Like you're standing on your tiptoes. Breath into your belly. Exhale. Belly button to spine. Knees float up over the hips. So we're doing a femur arc here. Double leg lift. Inhale. Hinge from the hips. Let this space here open up. Exhale. Pull away. So a lot of times the tendency is to bend the knees more and drop the toes down. That's a good cheat. But the work in your core comes from opening up the angle here of the hips and pulling it back up. Inhale, lengthen the hip flexors without arching back. Keep your spine extended as you extend the hip flexors. Here for 2. 1. Pull it up. Now keep the knees in tabletop. Let's flex our feet. Start to put some energy into your feet, into your ankles, into your toes. Spread your toes apart. Double leg stretch. Inhale, push your heels forward. Exhale, pull it in. Now you're sending the legs out. Lower, and you feel your back arching away from the mat. Lift the legs, lengthen your spine. Work on that diagonal. Gain some control and strength, and then you can start to lower the legs a little bit more. 3, pull those pinky toes back. 2, 1. You're now already feeling the burn in your inner thighs. Squeeze your ball harder. Now relax your ankles, reach your toes to the mat. Exhale, float the knees back up, flex the ankles. Inhale, send the legs out. Exhale, pull it in. So we're putting the 2 together. Inhale, tap, pull up. Inhale, extend. Pull back. Now if this ankle movement, the point and the flex, is a little bit too much for you, that's totally fine. Forget about the feet. Work on the bigger picture here of keeping control of your lumbo-pelvic area, your low back and your pelvis, as these legs move. Last one. Pull up. Push. Pull in. Now just relax the feet. Hold tabletop here. Knees are going to tick tock over to the right. Your head turns towards that left elbow. Exhale. Knees pull back center. Now as I take my knees to the back here to my left, you'll be able to see that my right hip is leaving the mat, but the shoulder is not lifting because then I'll fall, right? Keep the shoulder down, let the hip lift, feel that twist in your waist, but pull across your transverse abdominis. That is where we are building strength and control here. So because we have this wider surface area, with our arms pressing out and down to the sides, maybe you're feeling that you have a little bit more range here. Last one right. Last one left. Bring it center. Take the ball out from between your legs. Send the legs long on your mat. Reach your arms back and overhead. Your palms are pressing into that ball. Reach to the ceiling and make sure we're not locking our elbows. Find a little softness there. Your back gets wider. And then you roll up. Exhale, curl chin to chest. Roll it up and over. Try not to drop your ball on your legs. Keep it lifted, up in line with your head here. Now imagine you're still squeezing your ball. Roll it back, drop the shoulders down. Curl your tail under, use your control. Reach it back. Here for 4. Find your scoop, push down into those ribs. Round it forward. Pull it back. Pull it back. 3. Scoop it back. And 2. Hug those inner thighs together. Reach up and over. Relax the shoulders, press into the ball. Stabilize those scapulas. This is our last one. Up and over. Reach up and over those legs. Can you stretch a little further? Pull your belly back and start to roll it down. Exhale, curl your tailbone under. Roll it back. Roll it back, find your bottom rib. Lift up an inch. Carve it back an inch. And scoop. Squeeze those inner thighs for 3, 2, 1. Rest it back. Reach the arms. Reach the ceiling. Then just curl yourself up here. Now one more time, we're going to roll it up. So you're rolling like a ball position. Reach to the ceiling. Hold those knees and go ahead and keep the inner thighs just squeezed together. Hold the ball in front of your shins here, so try not to touch. Tailbone under, roll back. Roll up and opening your feet down. So a little bit more precarious here. We usually get to push into our hands with our legs for a little bit extra resistance. Now we have to keep that shape of the legs without the help of the arms. We've got 2. And 1. Go ahead and put your feet down. Take the ball behind you, bring it to your lower ribs here. So the ball is at the bottom of your rib cage, just below the scapula, supporting you in your scoop here, in your C curl. So your tailbone should be heavy. You should be able to kind of let your pelvis just hang. And then we're going to draw the legs all the way together. Reach your arms long by your sides here. Drop your shoulders down, and then with your inhale, start to lift the arms, bring them back by your ears, and we're going to reach back, but I don't want you to arch your back. I want you to think of coming into one long line. So these ribs stay together here from your pelvis through your arms to make one long line, then curl it forward, and you're pushing your ribs more into that ball as you reach your fingertips down to the mat. There's lots of energy through those fingertips. Again, inhale. You reach long on this diagonal. Reach, reach, reach. Squeeze those legs together. Exhale, scoop it forward. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, scoop in. 2. And 1. Now stay here. Tuck your chin just a little bit. Maybe you're looking to the tops of your knees. Just reach one arm forward. Scissor the arms and change. If you're feeling a lot in your neck, you can curl forward just a little bit. Scissor the arms and change. Reaching from middle finger to middle finger. Maybe your arm goes a little behind you here. Last 2. 1. Now, both arms reach back. Find that long diagonal. And then exhale. Find that scoop, find that curl. Fingertips to the mat. Now bend the elbows. Hold the palms back so your forearms are down. Elbows step into the shoulders. And then notice if you're kind of dropping in against the wall. Or if you can push the forearms down, turn your lats on, and find a little lift here. Now we're going to work single leg to start. So just lift your right heel. Breathe into your belly. Exhale. Belly button to spine. Right knee to tabletop. Inhale, hinge from the hip. Exhale, pull it up. Pressing that left foot down into the mat. And imagine you're still squeezing that ball between your inner thighs. Your inner thighs are working here for symmetry, for stability. Now keep the right knee tabletop. Flex the toes back. Inhale, reach it long. This is where it gets a little trickier. Exhale, pull it in. Keep the upper body active. Your forearms are pushing down. Shoulders are pulled down the back. Reach through the heel. Abdominals, pull the leg in. Now you get your combo. Tap. Reach with the option to point on the tap. Flex on the reach. 2. 1. Bring it in, replace that foot. Lift your right heel, no fidgeting. Just an exhale, float it up. Inhale, tap it down. Float it up. Tap it down. This is simple, but this is where we're working on controlling the legs from the core. Melt it down. Now keep the leg tabletop. Flex the foot. Single leg start, send it out. Pull it in. Shoulders down the back. Stay active in the upper body. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Relax the foot. Tap to the mat. Pull it up. Inhale, extend. Pull it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach that foot down. Now keep that support in your upper body, but send your arms forward. Inhale, reach it long to the diagonal. Exhale, push more into the ball, so curl forward. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, round it forward. 3 more. Squeezing those inner thighs together. 2, 1, stay here. Glide those elbows back. Plant the forearms, lift the chest, keep your scoop. Lift both heels, keep the legs together, lift with one leg now. Double leg lift. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, scoop it up. A lot more challenging moving both the legs from this position. We've got 3, 2, 1, hold it up, let's flex those feet, reach through your heels. Extend, pull from your core, bring it in. Press into your forearms for support. So what's going to happen as you extend the legs, you're going to lift a little bit off the ball. Then you want to use it to pull you back in. 2, squeeze inner thighs, lift up $100 between your knees. Relax the toes, your combo. Tap. Extend. Tap. Extend. 3. Focus on that exhale. I know it burns. 2. 1. Reach. Relax the feet. Reach through your arms. Reach to your toes. Little pulse it up. Back to the ball. Up. Back to the ball. You can bend your knees lower here. You're welcome to. Just keep squeezing your thighs. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Take it right into that long diagonal. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, curl it forward. I promise this part of the series is almost over. Can you tell that we're building our teaser yet? 2 more. Reach long, push down into your feet so you can reach back through your fingertips. Imagine I'm standing behind you here, pulling your wrist back, giving you a stretch, and together. Now, last thing here, we're going to put all together. Reach long on the diagonal as you come to a curl, knees to tabletop. Now can you lift, extend the legs, reach, reach, reach. Bend the knees, pull back, and reach into the ball. Curl to tabletop, extend, lift your back, get taller. Find the ball, feet down, reach back. Again, oh, this is a good one. Lift a little taller. Pull it back, reach it long. Now, you're welcome to continue with this same variation or challenge yourself, keep the legs long. Reach back, pull up, try not to go into extension here. Keep your scoop. We've got 2. 1. Can you lift all the way into your teaser? Butterfly the legs. Stretch it forward. That's a good one. Butterfly those knees a little bit, stretch it out. And then let's lift it up. And we're going to flip it over here. So, we are going to start just with a little bit of cat-cow. Shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Inhale. Oh, stretch it out, look forward. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, scoop it in. Just moving it out here. This is our little reprieve before one last push. Now from here, come center. Make sure those shoulders are stacked over wrists. You're going to bring your ball under your right hand. Now, this could kind of push you into an asymmetric position. So, keep the shoulders stacked over the wrist. Soften the supporting elbow, but really soften the elbow that's on the ball so that you can feel the connection of your arm to your back rather than pushing you kind of askew here. Now, keep that center. Send the opposite leg back as the ball. Lift the leg up in line with the body. Exhale, scoop it right back in. So going right into some pretty swift glides here. And just be mindful that you're not sinking into the shoulders or dropping into your back to lift that leg. You want to keep the abdominal wall lifted and the low back lengthening as that leg reaches out. You get longer from your big toe to the crown of your head. Now, keep that left leg reached out or the opposite leg of your ball arm. And from here, you can open the leg a little bit away from the midline. Squeeze it in. A little bit away. Squeeze it in. 3, 2, 1. Bring it center. Now, last thing here, tuck the toes. Keep your back neutral with your exhale. Just hover the knees. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, hover the knees. Inhale, down. Keep your focus forward of your fingertips. Try not to drop your chin towards your chest. Your head is heavy. 3, 2, 1. Untuck the toes. Take the knees wide. And stretch it forward. Let your forearms or your palms be on top of the ball to give your shoulders a little bit extra. Big breath. And then bring it in. Set it up on the other side. So stack over the ball. Find your center and then opposite leg reaches back. Lift from that hamstring. Keep the abdominal wall supporting the back. And you'll notice, especially when you lift the leg, the same leg as the ball arm, the tendency is going to want to be to roll away from it. Can you keep it square? Keep it lengthened. Pull it in. A few more to each side here. Last set. Reach. Exhale, pull. Reach. Exhale, pull. Now keep that right leg out, or whatever is the opposite leg. And we open. Squeeze closed. Little windshield wiper, finding that inner thigh. For 3, 2, 1. Find center, pull it in. Now tuck those toes, big breath in. Exhale, scoop the knees off. Inhale, tap. Exhale, find support. Stay square over those palms. Not rolling to the supporting side. 3, 2, 1. Toes under, knees wide. Take that stretch again. Breathe into your back ribs, try to relax your shoulders. And then bring it up, pull that ball towards you. Our final sequence here, we're going to have the ball back between your thighs. Knees parallel, shins parallel, engage the seat. We're going into a thigh stretch combo. So, tail is ever so slightly touched to lengthen those hip flexors, just like our shoulder bridge. Inhale, hinge it back. Lift your arms to come to the top. Now we're going to roll down. Exhale, curl chin to chest. Keep your weight as far forward as you can. Try not to stick the booty out. Roll through your fingertips to plant the palms. And then tuck the toes with your exhale. Increase your curl. Scoop the knees off. And then like someone's picking up your waist. Lengthen the legs. Lift your waist towards the ceiling. Keep the legs long. Squeeze the glutes. Bring your weight forward. Forward over the fingertips. Scoop your belly back. Back. Exhale. Pull the knees down, let the toes untuck. Now, this is the tricky part. Pick those arms up. Squeeze your glutes, bring the hips through. Lift to the top. We hinge it back, thigh stretch. Lift to the top. Curl chin to chest, roll it down. Roll through the palms. Tuck the toes. Find your scoop. Lengthen, lift your waist towards the ceiling. Build up to the ceiling. Shift it forward, squeeze those glutes, send it back. It's really a small motion there. Exhale, blowing through. And tuck the toes, pick your arms up, then pick your back up. Hinge your back, lift it up. Curl chin to chest, roll it down. Roll through the palms, tuck the toes. Stretch the legs. Shift forward. Shift back. Pull knees through. Lift the arms. Stack the spine. We've got 2 more here. We're going to drop the shoulders down. Hinge back. Lift up. Now see if you can reach a little further away from your knees this time. Give yourself a little more space. Stretch the legs. Carve it forward and get closer to your 100 position. Send it back. Knees through. Arms, bend back. Last one. Hinge, lift. Scoop to roll down. Reach to the palms. Curl it up. Stretch it up. Roll it forward. Roll it back. Knees through. Arms lift. From here, take a little back bend. Open arms. Into an arm circle. Roll the shoulders out. Take the ball out. Set it off to the side. Come to a seat here. We feel good, right? Roll your shoulders down. Take a nice deep breath in. Reach up, look up. Bring your palms together. Down in front of your heart center. Taking a moment to collect yourself. Feeling all the fresh blood flowing through your veins, your heart pumping. Take a moment of gratitude for spending this time with your body. Thank you so much for spending it with me, and I'll see you on the mat next time.